Time to get this simple dresser finished and out of the garage. Super simple, all the drawers work. Let's go ahead and get the hardware off. Now it is missing one knob, so I probably will replace them. Just don't know if I'm going to do handles or knobs yet, so hopefully I'll figure that out soon. Okay, we're gonna get started cleaning this dresser. I use vinegar and water. It's worked wonderful for me so far, and I don't have to use any kind of cut cutter and wash back off. So once I got done cleaning, I realized there was a lot of damage going on, so we're gonna have to get the Bondo out. There's a big gash here and a bunch of little bumps here. So let's go ahead and get the Bondo, fix those issues. Here we go, mixing. Okay, y'all, mind you, it is like 37 degrees outside, super cold. That's why I have this heavy jacket on, trying to prep this piece because it is going to get up to 50s today, so I just needed to get it started. Okay, now we're going to sand all that Bondo down with an 80 grit sandpaper, and I'm going to go ahead and sand the dresser at the same time. As you can tell, I went ahead and Bondoed that first top drawer. Right here I'm sanding it off. I did decide that we're going to do knobs on this dresser, so we're just going to sand those drawers down. I usually have a sponge attachment to be able to get the details. I am out of those for some reason, and I wasn't about to run back into town. So we're just going to go ahead and sand these with our hands because that seems simple. Just a 100 grit or the 80 grit that came off the sander and just get all the edges. And here I am once again cleaning all the dust off with that vinegar and water. So as soon as we get that off, we'll be ready to prime. Now I went ahead and started putting the drawers back in to prime it all as one piece. There was a little bit of gunk at the very back there that I had to clean off. Whenever I get these dressers in, I usually clean the insides of them out before I put them in my garage because I do not want any critters in my garage. So here we go with the primer. I use Kiehl's primer. It's the Ulta 3. It's in the silver label. Not silver, gold label. Gold label. So it's done a really good job at being adhering to dressers and being a stain blocker and helping the paint stick to the dressers that I've done over the last 10 years. So we'll go ahead and get one coat of this on there. I just want to add that this dresser was super easy and super simple. It is a really good idea if you're starting off with furniture painting to just find a piece that is less work to put into it and just super simple so that it doesn't, you're not overwhelmed in the beginning. Just the clean lines of this dresser was just absolutely amazing. The way that the drawers went in, given that the drawers are on those wheel bearing glides, is the only issue with this one. I was able just to put some grease on it and they worked just perfectly fine. So here I am in my garage painting. It got too late. So, and this is the next day, and we're going to put this last coat on here and get her finished up. Now I use Behr Scuff Defense. It is an ultra matte color, like the sheen is matte. I use this Wellington color. This is a fusion color. I had my paint swabs and took it in and had them color match just because I like this color. And it sells pretty often for me. I'm not really a white lover. I like color. So here it is, and then I'm gonna end up putting it on its back and getting the feet. Once I got this done, I was like, I really wish that I had done something else other than this plain Jane one color thing. But here's me cleaning it one last time inside those drawers because I had the old hardware hanging out, and there we are. Here's the beauty, all in that Wellington blue color. It's actually like darker gray, and then the bronze hardware. What would you have done differently? Comment below and subscribe for more furniture flips.